Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Fallout 4 once again. We are back up in here, continuing the Virgil building, the thingy, whatever we're doing here. I think we're trying to build like a little teleporter, so that's what we're working on right now. So let's get into it. I don't think I can go through this, right? Oh, I can. Never mind.
What do you think?
All right, so we're gonna clear this building. I'm glad I got this gun. That's all I gotta say. Oh, did I actually kill the person already? Oh, I didn't want to do that, but oh. I'm glad I remembered that last second. Oh god, wait, hold on. Stop, you're gonna kill me. You're gonna kill me. I guess I killed the main person? I'm not really sure, but I guess. So now I guess we can leave. I guess that's that. Let's get the fuck out of here. That was quick. That was quicker than when I played this, like the very first time. Okay then. Alright, so we're gonna go back to that settlement. I don't think I can go anywhere. Yeah, because... Alright, so let's go back to that settlement. Alright, so we made it back to the settlement after clearing out the raiders for them. I'm sorry, but, you know, I'm gonna take some. I'm gonna take all of these.
You find those raiders?
Yep, took care of them. I kicked their asses. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I kicked their asses for you.
No kidding. That's the best piece of news we've had around here for a good long time. So we've been talking. We decided if you came through for us, we'd join up with the Minutemen again.
Yep.
If we want things to get better, we've got to start helping each other.
That's right.
We're in. You can count on us if you need help down the line. Thanks again, friend.
No problem. You're welcome. Pleasure doing business with you. So now we're going to cut back to going back to Sanctuary. Meet you there. Oh goodness, we're back in Sanctuary. Where is this dude at? He's somewhere. Is he in this house? Oh, y'all are chilling. I'm gonna make y'all a little place.
I'll be
Don't
happy
worry.
to help you out as soon as we help out that settlement.
You know that
did it.
settlement you sent me to help?
Hey,
They decided to join.
I haven't forgotten about your problem. That's great news. I knew you were the right person for the job. By the way, not much use yet, but once we have more allied settlements, you'll have help whenever you need it. I don't think I ever told you what happened to them.
I figured you'd tell me when you were ready.
Have you heard of the Quincy massacre?
You were there.
You guys came from Quincy, didn't you?
That's right. Mama Murphy, Sturgis, the Longs. They were all from Quincy. I was with Colonel Hollis's group. A mercenary group called the Gunners was attacking Quincy. The people there called for the Minutemen to help. We were the only ones that came. The other groups, they just turned their backs on us and the folks in Quincy. Only a few of us got out alive. Colonel Hollis was dead, so I ended up in charge of the survivors. We never found a safe place to settle. One disaster after another. You saw how it ended in Concord?
Hey, don't give up though. The worst thing anyone could do is give up on their dreams and, you know, their passions.
As long as you don't give up, the Minutemen will survive.
I'm not about to give up, but I can't protect the Commonwealth all by myself. Hell, I could barely protect these people. That's why I'm talking to you. I can't rebuild the Minutemen, but I think you can.
Thanks.
Hey, that means a lot coming from you, Garvey.
I appreciate that. Does that mean you'll do it?
Why me?
What makes you think I can do this?
You saved us in Concord. There wasn't anything in it for you. You had your own problems to deal with, but you did it anyway. That kind of selflessness has been in mighty short supply around here for quite a while.
Okay, I'll do it.
Finally, something
Woohoo.
going the Commonwealth's way.
Good. Good. Welcome aboard. I feel like this is a whole new start for the Minutemen.
It
and
is.
the Commonwealth, too. Don't worry. I'll be right beside you all the way, General.
Thank you. It's quite a promotion.
That's quite a promotion you just gave me.
The leader of the Minutemen has always held the rank of General. Our last leader was General Becker. After he died back in '82, nobody could agree on who should take his place. The one good thing about being the last minute man is there's no one to argue with me when I say you're the new general. Now it's your job to make it more than an empty title. Got a strange message from a robot. Said it was from some place called Grey Garden. I couldn't figure out exactly what it wanted, but, well, anything else?
I still need your help building this.
We'll give you whatever help we can. Don't worry about that. Now, assuming you could build this thing, what exactly does it do?
It does teleportation. Pretty much deatomizes you and reatomizes you in a different... It's a lot, but
The
teleportation.
Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. This machine can hijack their signal and send me instead.
Teleportation? For real? Wow. That would explain a lot about how the Institute manages to operate. If anyone can make heads or tails of those plans, it'd be Sturgis. I haven't found anything yet that he couldn't build or fix. I've heard that folks at Finch Farm need some help. The Minutemen should be the ones that answer that call.
Sorry, but with all due respect, I'm gonna do this mission. So, I'm gonna do this one. Sturgis. But before we do that, I'm gonna do a little sleepy. We're gonna go to rest. We're gonna go to bed. Oh God, sorry. There's no beds. I'm gonna fix that real quick. Hold on. There's my bed. I don't know about y'all, but there's my bed. So it's 1:22. We'll wake up at 6:22 a.m. Yeah. Waking up at sunrise to talk to Sturgis about making the relay, but I'm gonna do a little time lapse real quick of me pretty much making everything that is at the very top right now not red. So, oh God. So BRB. There we go.
Sanctuary. I knew you'd join.
Alright, so we just got everything done. We got turrets everywhere. We got, you know, stuff like that. But now we're going to talk to Sturgis.
Preston thought you might be able to figure out these plans for me.
Sure thing. Let's see what you've got.
Here you go.
Here you go.
Wow. What a mess. Looks like, encrypted RF transmissions. Okay, so that gets routed through... What the hell? Teleportation.
Yep.
This is some pretty crazy shit.
Yeah,
You
tell
sure
me
it's
about
for
it.
real?
It sure is, buddy. It's real.
It's real. I got it from an
Ignore my
ex-Institute
dog.
scientist.
Seriously? I didn't know you could be an ex-institute anything and still be breathing. Anyway, the eggheads never think about the nuts and bolts of actually making something work. But, looks like it's all here. Yeah, I'm gonna need some time to study this thing. The handwriting's pretty hard to make out. But, you can get started on what he calls a stabilized reflector platform. It'll need some pretty high-grade metals, but it's basically not that different than the lining of a jet engine or something like that.
Good work.
Sturgis.
Well, don't thank me yet. I think I got the gist of it, but it's gonna take some time to work out the details of some of the hairier sections. Here's a list of what you'll need for the first piece. I'm pretty sure we've got all that at Sanctuary, if you want to build it there. While you're working on that, I'll get busy figuring out how to actually build the rest of this thing. Keep in mind, I can already see this is gonna take a crazy amount of juice. Like if you had a spare nuclear reactor handy, we could probably use it. And it's going to be big. So find a nice open building site with lots of power available.
Okay. Let's get to that then. What? Oh, I have to tell him about it, and then I can... Oh, okay, I got you.
Sir,
Huh?
Codsworth.
sir, welcome back, sir. I do hope you were able to find some assistance in Con.
I'll talk to you in the future, I promise. I'm just trying to get this done real quick.
Hey, Sturgis.
I got that thing built.
How's it going? Did you find
find
a
a
good
spot to
spot to
build your
build your
signal
signal
interceptor?
interceptor?
Yes.
Yeah. Ready to build the rest of it.
Good. I think I got a handle on this crazy contraption. At least as much as I can tell. Until we actually try to build it, here's a list of 3 things that may be harder to find. I think I'll be able to pull together everything else we're gonna need. I'll meet you over at the building site and see if we can actually make this thing work.
Thanks.
Thanks, Sturgis. I'll get right on this.
Good deal. One thing to keep...
Sturgis,
You need any help with that, signal interceptor?
So I need military grade something and then biometric scanner. Okay. I'm gonna look around Sanctuary real quick because there's something telling me that I might have to go out of Sanctuary to find this. So hold on one second. I'm gonna go out and find this and then I'll cut back to when I find it. It is so bright. My jeez. Alright, but I'll be right back. I'm going into heaven, I guess. Alright, so quite literally an hour later, we were able to find the biometric scanner in a hospital. And then it was a military grade circuit board is what we needed. We were able to find that at a Fort Hagen. So, I think that's where it was. I don't know. Don't quote me. Honestly, it was just, I just really wanted to get it done and over with, if I'm just being honest with you. So I kind of just like went to where it told me to go, and that's all she wrote, so. And boom. Go find Sturgis, because we built the thingy to go to the Institute. I didn't think it would happen this early, if I'm being completely honest with you. Alright.
I need to find parts for the beam emitter.
Oh, wait, no, I've already kind of...
Not now.
already
Hey,
have
Sturgis.
that, sorry.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Yeah, sure.
Let's do this.
You sure? Okay. Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform. I'll start scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto. Then, I fire her up and we see what happens.
I think in real life, at this
Get
current
cold
state
feet.
in time,
I don't blame you.
I don't think I would do this. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't think I would. Hold on. Let me
Whenever you're ready.
let me do some customization real quick. All right. Well, I guess this is farewell. The historical moment to where we go to the unknown.
Sturgis,
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
I'm ready.
Let's do this.
You sure? I'll start.
It's the same thing he already said, so.
I'm ready when you are.
Goodbye, guys. Goodbye, male companion that I can't rename. Goodbye, Valentine.
Okay. Hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam. Oh yeah, by the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute, what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds.
Ow.
Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay.
Are you sure?
Scanning for the Institute signal. Tracking RF. And... got it. Hold on to your butt.
Into the Institute. Oh man, I missed this. It's been so long. Oh my goodness. We are in the mother-in Institute, baby. Alright, I did it. I guess now we just explore.
Hello.
Oh. Hello.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful.
Yeah.
I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face.
Okay.
Please, step into the elevator.
We're in the Institute, ladies and gentlemen. This is a big moment in this
I can
Fallout
only
game.
imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research,
Hello.
countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how
How are you
science can
doing?
help shape the future. It has never been easy. And
Oh, I
our
can't.
actions are often
Oh.
misinterpreted
Oh.
by those above ground.
Oh.
Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake
Underground.
here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable.
Severely.
I'd like to talk to you about what we can do
Whoa, look at
for
that.
everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific,
Ah.
very personal reason.
Sean?
You are here.
Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Is that really you?
Who are you?
Sean, it's me. I'm your dad.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Yes, it's me, your dad. I'm here, Sean.
What's going on? Father? Father!
Sean, open the door.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here. Help me!
Sean, please, calm down. I'll get you out of there.
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli.
See his
Let's
eyeballs?
try and keep an open mind.
They like change
I
colors the
recognize
farther
that
you get back.
are emotional, and that your journey
cool.
here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Give me Sean.
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I
Damn,
know.
yelling.
I know. You've gone to such lengths to find him.
Just... help me understand what's going on here.
I promised answers, and answers you shall have. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Is it? After all the things you've seen and experienced in the Commonwealth? Think about it. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
It wasn't right, what they did. Taking you from me like that.
To you, that would certainly seem true. But to the Institute, it made all the sense in the world. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
I mean, yeah, but they needed specimens?
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant. Frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father.
So technically my DNA?
Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
Sean. It's really you.
It really is. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You used him?
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his.
Yep, I found him.
It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Sorry if you hear like me moving or my chair making noises. I've been having back problems for so long. Sitting in this chair does not help. And I've been working a lot, so my back is killing me. So, your mother, he killed her.
Your mother? She never got to see you grow up?
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Collateral damage? No, I wanted to...
I'm afraid I have very little experience with those emotions, having lived my life within the Institute. For many years, I never questioned whom. With old age comes regret, but...
That just auto skipped to that second one, not the first one. I did that one by accident.
To begin again. What else can I say?
I heard enough. I'm tired of this monologue.
For now.
Very well.
Sure.
The Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
I don't know. Yeah.
Yes, that's what I want.
I know. I know you've been through so much. I'm pleased to see it has not impaired your judgment. Forgive me. I'd assume that after everything I'm sure you've seen above ground, you would be more than a bit biased against us. There is much to be done. You'll need time to acclimate yourself, a chance to become acquainted with our procedures.
It's worth it.
I'll do whatever it takes. It's worth it.
I am glad to hear that. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ao in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Alright then, I guess. Who's walking? Either there's a bunch of people walking above us, or my companion is glitched out in here. Hello, I'm gonna go this way.
Just need to tighten up this primary drive
They weren't
servo.
kidding. You really are here.
Yep.
Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
Finding my son.
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the Facilities Division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
Absolutely, I guess.
Absolutely.
Oh, good to hear. It'll be a load off Sean's mind. Take your time. Get yourself acquainted. There's a lot to take in. Plenty of things you won't find topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the Facilities Division, I'm happy to discuss it.
Good for now.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Goodbye, then. That's the third...
Allie.
Oh, hey, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past the...
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
Reporting status.
Heading over to robotics to knock some heads
We're
together.
all looking forward to working
They're dragging their feet on the targeting package upgrades I asked for.
Hi, Doc.
Please
So,
don't. There's
here you
enough
are.
friction as it is
Just the
between
nail.
us and
Acting
pretty much
director of
all the other
Synth Retention
departments.
Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity.
I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider.
The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions. It's nothing personal, I assure you.
Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility...
I did not mean to hit that button.
I'm sure it's best for everyone if the synths remain here.
Certainly. We can't allow sophisticated Institute technology to fall into the wrong hands. The results could be disastrous. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I killed it.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
I'm perfectly fine, my brother.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Very well.
Whatever this one is over in this direction. Advanced systems.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she?
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you.
At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
Don't worry. I promise I won't get in your way.
Thank you, I do
Not too
appreciate
much,
that.
at least.
Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Ooh, thank you.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
I'm about to say,
Given that
I
the relay
appreciate
is
that.
the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement.
Back the fuck up,
In case the
back the fuck up,
significance
you.
is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now,
He's my
unless
son.
there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
Good for now.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
All right.
And if you're wondering why I'm speeding through it, mainly because there's so much dialogue in this game that I'm not trying to make another hour-plus long video. Even though y'all really liked the hour-long plus video on my channel compared to the not hour-long plus, I'm just worried that people aren't going to watch an hour-long video. If that's something that you guys do want to see, by all means, I will make hour-long videos. I'll listen to all the story logs and everything like that. But that's the reason why I'm skimming through these things and, you know, not taking my time trying to learn everything. It's purely because I'm just trying to bring you guys the best content that isn't full of just dialogue. So
You had time to examine my latest reports on batch 274.
that explains
Not
why
yet.
I'm doing what I'm doing.
I've been reviewing Father.
Doctor.
I wonder how the
Welcome.
Warwick family is
Welcome.
doing. Good to have you here.
Young
Dr.
Wally must be
Clayton
close to
Holden,
10 years old by
head of the
now.
bioscience
It's
division.
remarkable
I
that any
can't
child
wait for
can
you to see the
survive
work
for
we're
so
doing.
long up there, don't you
It's
think?
truly amazing.
We'll see.
I'll reserve judgment until I know more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of studies such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
Gorillas?
Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
With hard work and ingenuity, any challenge can be overcome. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I mean, yeah.
I'm not sure how well I'll fit in, but I'd like to give it a try.
Great. I was hoping you'd say that. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
I'm good for now, so.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Take care, then.
Mainly because I got something I need to do. Alright, so we're here now.
What?
Where the hell did you come from? If you hear banging, ignore it. And barking. what the fuck? Super mutants. So this is where they started, I guess. Has to be. Oh, okay. Oh, so that was it. Oh, okay. I did not actually know that that was it. It's been so long. I knew how to get there, but I didn't know where it was. Okay, that's cool. That's really cool. Can I just... No. Okay. Alrighty, well, now let's get the out of here. We'll run
Can I
this
turn
back
off
to...
the interferometer?
Okay. We'll run this to... We'll run the hollow tape to Sturgis. We'll run the thing to Virgil. And then... That might be the end of this video. Alrighty, so it wants me to go back up to talk to him real quick. So I'm going to do that really fast. And then after that, we are going to be going to see Sturgis. To give him this thing. And then we're going to go to Virgil and give him his serum.
Now that
Hello.
you've had a chance to see the Institute
You don't need that.
firsthand,
You don't need
what
them
do you
neither.
think?
It's amazing.
You've got technology here that I never dreamed possible. It's amazing.
I'm glad you can appreciate what we've accomplished. None of it has been easy. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind, redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setback. As remarkable as our synths are, the superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
If they're so dangerous, you should destroy them and start over with a better design.
There is no need for such drastic action. We are constantly working to correct any flaws that might arise. As you will soon see, we're also more than capable of reclaiming any synths that become a danger to the surface. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
We'll bring that synth home.
That would be better.
Sure.
Now you should get moving.
Uh-huh.
Alrighty, well. Bye-bye. Let me go do this first. I'm gonna go do Virgil first, and then after that, we'll go do the synth.
Well, I'm glad to see the relay didn't completely vaporize.
The interceptor worked. It was rough, but it worked.
Amazing. And what about the serum?
Did you get
find
the serum? Yes, I did. Here it is.
Got it right here.
That's it. That's really it. All right. Let's see. Retrovirus has matured nicely. Density gradient is high. Recombinant counter-intron sequences look stable. Transcriptive exon strands are formed.
And serve.
That's a good thing?
That's good.
It is. But there's only one way to know if it works. All right. Here we go.
Let's see. Let's see if he shrinks.
No.
Oh.
We wait.
It'll work. Don't worry.
I hope so. We just have to let the retrovirus run its course. I'm going to rest for a while. I'm back in a few days, maybe a week, and... well, I guess we'll see. In any event, you kept your end of our bargain. Thank you.
No problem. I always keep my end of my bargains. Always.
And serve.
Protect and serve. My paddle fell out of my controller. I'm trying to get it back in while moving. This is not easy to do. There we go. Alright, I did it. Boom. Alright, so now we're going to go to Sturgis and do his thing. Alright, so where is Sturgis? Sturgis. Ah, buddy.
You willing to do some work?
Man, I don't want to...
I'd be glad to help. Just tell me what you need.
Well, for starters, we could use some real beds.
You've already got beds.
We've been sleeping on the ground for too long.
No, you
Just
haven't.
make sure we can sleep with a roof over our heads. Some of these old houses still look solid enough to do the trick. There's a workbench over.
Hey, Sturgis.
I like it. Having a place to sleep will improve everything.
Alright, I'm just gonna skim through this because we've already done all this.
I feel better already. Knowing we have. If we're gonna.
I'll start planting right away.
Good deal.
Sturgis.
Well, this place is starting to feel like home. Now that we can grow, trouble is,
Sure.
what we need is.
I'm on it.
Thanks. Thanks for doing that. We'll all sleep better at night.
I was glad to help.
Right. Of course, you know you're welcome anytime. Windows too.
Here's that holotape you gave me. Full of Institute data. I hope.
Well, all right. I'll start digging into this and see if I can make heads or tails of it.
The Institute isn't our enemy, remember.
I know, but it never hurts to be prepared. Just in case they decide the Commonwealth isn't big enough for the both of us. All the good stuff on here is going to be encrypted. So the first job is to see if I can crack it. After that, well, I'll have to see what I've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be the end of this video. If you guys enjoy Fallout 4 and would like to see more of it, feel free to hit that like button down below. In the next video, we're going to be going and helping out that synth and probably doing some other things with some more settlements. Nick is tweaking out right here, and we're going to build, probably next time you see this place, it won't look like this. I'm going to build it off camera and off stream, but I will record it. It won't talk, it'll just be fast forwarded. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and like I said, if you guys want hour-long videos of Fallout 4, let me know, because I'll go back to doing that. I just feel like no one really will watch an hour-long video that's mainly dialogue, but maybe y'all like it. You liked my first video, so maybe you like the hour-longs. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for the love and support, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.